Should I sign up, log in, download? I don't know. It's up to you.
Oh,
I
you
could
want to
sign
do it?
up. I could
That
sign up. It doesn't matter to me.
um, I'll do it again.
Okay, cool.
Now how do I share my screen again? Da, da, da.
It's the little thing to the left of camera.
Oh yes, oui.
Oui, oui. So Paris is gonna be our prime target right now.
All right, we good? Everyone can see.
I can see, yes. Let go. Okay. Zoom in on first on podium.
That's totally not what I want to do.
Health
All right,
packs.
yeah. Okay, this fucking
See where
weird
police
map.
is on left. This is the start.
Yeah.
And there's blue, which is police.
You want to do attack or defense first?
Um,
I say attack probably.
yeah, I was thinking solidifying our attack plan is a good idea.
Yeah. Okay, so one thing that I was tripping on, I realized the other day, because I always thought this map was like really fucking bad for Ryan.
Yeah.
But it's not as
You,
bad.
you were watching it? Yeah, when he just pushed us through?
Yeah, if you do like something like this.
Okay, on
you know
defense?
I mean? Yeah, on defense, like some type of crazy,
Okay.
like where you can just.
Yeah, that's a pretty good spot. They can't really get through. The only way for them to get through is to run dive and take top.
Like you can just give them this whole side and rotate the back side, right, to here.
Yeah,
Like streets,
yeah.
so you just rotate back, because this is the quickest way to point. This is the slow
Yeah.
way, right? So
Yeah.
you'll get to point before them.
You'll be able to contest them faster.
Yeah. And I've also actually played. I'm not saying I'm gonna play McCree here, but like I've played this room before as like a hit scan or like range DPS, and like
As
it's
defense?
pretty good too. Yeah.
Okay. That's a pretty good spot.
Yeah, and like you just have this health pack. You can rotate. Ana has a health pack. Oh, this is high ground too. Like overall, this is all pretty good. And then you can push forward to like, you know what I mean, like stuff like this.
Yeah. I agree. As soon as they swap comps, though, it's gonna be rough. If they swap comps,
Yeah.
that is.
Yeah, you're. What do you mean? Like we're kind of vulnerable to dive? Or...
Yes.
I'd probably play like something like here. I don't know.
It's a pretty good spot, but we are very vulnerable to dive in this comp.
Yeah. So I'm gonna put down both kind of like comps. I'm thinking.
Yeah.
I don't know. Maybe there's a fair like.
Go for it.
Somewhere around there. I don't know. I can't really see what the roofs look like. Or can I?
Plus, just generally, people don't know how to deal with dive in the beer league. They really don't.
How to play dive or deal with dive?
How to deal with it. If we play it right,
yeah,
then they don't know how to deal with it.
Oh, you want to run dive defense?
No, I'm not saying dive defense. I'm just saying dive in general.
So that's kind of one defense. Like, because I think Ryan Zarya here is pretty bad.
Why?
It's.
I mean, I kind of agree.
Essentially, what I'm saying is, it's not optimal in comparison to something like
Orisa Hog
or Orisa Diva, right? Like it's so much worse. Because you know what's good about Reinhardt is he has this big hammer forward. And you can swing it. And like you can like do stuff with it and like zone people and hit them and apply pressure. You know what Reinhardt does up here? He's rectangle man.
Nothing.
And when he has to like hide his shield, he has to like go here.
No, there's a billboard right in front.
Oh, okay.
By the bench.
Yeah, true.
Yeah, it's a billboard.
But overall, and like because he can't get any swings off, he's building ult super slow. You know what I mean? Like super slow.
He's waiting for a full engage on them.
Whereas I do agree, Orisa in this point is incredibly strong. Incredibly strong. Like holding people that go here is really good, or people that are like straggling behind. Orisa is really good. So if Aiden wants to play Orisa, like that's fine. And that's really all on defense. You don't have to play it on attack. But so I'm just saying, these are the two kind of options in my mind.
That's pretty accurate. At least from how I see it,
Yeah.
dive
you
is an
run dive,
option,
but
but a
it's
very
weird.
suboptimal one.
Yeah, I don't really know where you can hide with dive, and like I guess you would hide where
Can't.
you hide behind this little billboard, essentially.
Really can.
Yeah,
That's
you're
the
taking
best.
so much damage. Like,
Dive defense here is bad, but dive on offense is really good.
so
Dive, yeah.
that's kind of that option, and so it just comes down to what tanks you guys kind of want to play. And I can't fucking find Diva for the life of me in here, but
I just saw her.
here she is. So we put it like that. So that's kind of like some options. And if you're here, where's your Ana? Like here? Maybe? If we're holding.
I mean,
high
she
ground?
there is pretty good. If they dive, we have to be ready to protect her, obviously.
Yeah. She has access to like this route or.
She has
this
access to a
route,
big
which is pretty
health.
good. Yeah. Overall, it's a pretty safe spot. Like they can't really see you from where my cursor is because it's so far
Yeah.
back, right?
The angle's bad for them.
If there was a widow or something, which I don't think they'll play, but like, they would have to trick shot you. Like
Doki? I
tough.
don't think they'll play it. Yeah.
Well, no, I just mean in general. I don't think anyone would really play widow on this first point. It's pretty rough.
I mean, you could play for the opening pick, but that's it.
Yeah, but like it has to kind of be a jump shot. I don't know. You don't have many good sight lines. Like I guess you can.
I mean,
along here, and like
there are actually a few options, but a lot of them are pretty bad.
Yeah, it's just because it's low onto high. You know what I mean? I forgot you can stand here.
Yeah,
Actually,
you
it's
could
not
go
as
there.
bad. Yeah, okay.
That's
I
actually
forgot this
kind of
was a
bad because they can spam you out very easily.
Yeah.
But you can peek it, which is possible.
So that's kind of an idea. So then in terms of rotations, if they like you can push into them pretty heavily. Let's say like just assume we're going with this one right now, right?
Yeah.
You might get line of sighted, but Ana obviously just kind of like rotates here or something. And
I think you're still LOSing in that position, honestly.
What about so as long as you don't go past this wall, kind of?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Which is pretty bad if they push into police.
You
You
can
can't
do
do
this
anything,
pretty
and you
quick,
just have to
right?
rotate. Kinda. Yeah.
Like I don't think that's a far walk. But
It's
anyways,
not the farthest walk, but it's there.
you wouldn't really push further like far. Like essentially once you're here, if they make it
You're a
into
little
this
too
room,
far.
you
You're
start
way
you
too-
just start rotating, right?
I don't even know if you'd push them really.
Yeah, well,
I think
you
you
only
just
do it if you,
hold
like,
and
kill
try and get
people,
a
right?
fight early at choke, and then if you
Yeah.
got a fight early at choke, then that's good. And then you probably want to just get out, because if they take police in any way, you just kind of lose.
Now if they make it in here into police, can you? You think make it if you have Lucio, you probably could contest.
They
it.
can rotate behind too fast. I don't think it's
Yeah,
worth it. I
But
think you just rotate straight
Otherwise,
to
you
point.
just go to point. I think.
Yeah,
But
I think you just
like this
rotate
too,
straight to
'cause Ana
point.
can then like chill here, like this back
So-
high ground is actually a pretty good area of the map.
Yeah. So if we lose chokehold and we run specifically Ryan Zarya strat on defense, then we try and take the fight at choke, hopefully, or at least somewhere near choke. Maybe
you mean,
force them
like here?
into the little cafe. Huh? No. I mean at main choke where we were.
Okay, sorry.
Yeah. We take that choke fight. Hopefully, push them into like cafe or something.
I see.
Not like actually push them, but like kite
Yeah.
them in.
Yeah. Yeah, I don't know.
And
I
then-
like this
yeah.
is all good. You have this trick to hide behind. It's all pretty good.
Hmm.
Or you run this comp if you guys are comfortable with it, right?
Yeah.
Just fine too. And really, Ana can be back here too for this position. This is just in general seems like the best Ana position. But maybe Galaxy will have insights on that. But
I'm just gonna quickly message Pocket and see if he wants in on this call for learning pair. I'll add him to the group chat anyway. Pocket. Do I not have him added? I don't actually have him added. Add me. then I can add you to the call. Pocket. There it is.
You hear?
Hey, you want to join the other call?
Awkward. Yeah. How do I do that?
You're already in the other call. There we go.
Weird.
There's that.
Hey!
Now you can share your screen
Yo,
here.
Gremlins.
Yes.
Oh yeah, I
Okay.
got sent home early.
I actually have a legit Gremlins obsession.
Alright.
Oh, you did all the pathing and everything. I see you. I see you.
Yeah. Okay, I
you-
drew some random fucking roots, a bunch of them.
yeah, you can kind of get rid of part of the blue root.
Okay, well, I was bored, and I didn't know where you went, so I was just trying shit.
I was calling you. I called you like 3 times.
I didn't hear a single sound. I thought you were still in the call. Okay, so, anyways, all I'm saying is red is kind of the straight dive route, right?
Yeah.
Purple is just a route, and the only thing I was indicating by the pink here
Pink is probably better.
yeah, well, it depends
Unless
how
you
your fight's going.
have
I'm
to
just
rotate
saying,
purple.
if you're winning and like going straight to point, it's still
Go
good
purple.
for like your supports or like your ranged DPS to take
To
pink
take pink.
and chill up here while your tanks fight, right? So
Yeah.
that's what I mean. This is just kind of where your group divides, in my opinion, or should divide, opposed to
Yeah, I
just
see
all
that.
being one stack and going there.
I agree with that.
And this is kind of the same thing here, right? It's just you have multiple paths. Like, see if you take, if you take this and start going straight to point, it might be worth it.
Maybe. If you
Depending
hard
where
win
they
the
are.
fight
If
by
they
killing
rotate
like 2,
here,
you could
might
hard
wanna
push
go
point.
there. I don't know.
If you
yeah.
kill 1 or 2, you could like hard push point, but if you're not getting many kills or the fight is kind of dragging on, hopefully you have a Lucio on attack and you take light blue.
And you take
Light blue is always
Light blue is usually good. Generally,
Yeah.
you want to take whatever route, in my opinion, gets you to the point before they can contest you at a choke. So, like, if you
That's
rotate
true.
into blue and they're already here at these doors, it's not really worth
You
fighting.
rotate
It's
into
better
light
to keep rotating.
have the
And then
advantage. Yeah.
if they're too slow, maybe you can go under bridge and get the point and just be there. Or if they're
yeah,
really on
I
top
mean-
of it, then you go there.
My opinion on like medium blue isn't very high.
Yeah, no, I agree.
Maybe-
It's pretty bad. It's a good flank route, but yeah, generally for your whole team, it's very dangerous. Very dangerous.
Light blue is smarter. You have less chance to get fucking picked.
But it's also
Like, it's,
you can get fucked up in rooms like this, though.
you also have access to big health.
Yeah, big health is good. Yo, does anyone know if I can still walk along here?
I
They
don't
bug
think
that
so.
out. Okay.
Yeah,
I think they
do,
bug
yeah.
Fucking assholes, dude.
that out.
I'm gonna test it before we play, or I'll test it tonight because I don't want to die.
I know you
doing
can
that.
blink across it with Tracer because
That's
it's
what.
pretty short.
That's what I
but
mean.
don't
Can
think you
Genji
walk
make
across
it across, or like Sombra?
I
or
don't
someone?
think so.
Man,
Maybe.
everyone could
Sombra
make it across,
probably
but-
could.
Yeah.
'Cause there's like a slight angle if you were to like jump and maybe get it.
Yeah. All right. So, in your opinion, which is the best attack route?
Pink and blue. Like pink and light blue.
Okay,
Those are my
yeah.
two favorite.
Pink
Yeah.
And like,
Me too.
Yeah.
And
I
then
agree.
if picks happen on pink, like you said, that the cutoff point for pink, then
Yeah.
that's a pretty good idea.
And if they have an
There's-
back here, then it's pink is even better. Like if they have some type of support camping back here,
We take them off top ground if they have someone
we
holding
force
it.
them to, like,
That's
some bad
ideal.
position, right?
Exactly.
So
Oh, yeah.
one thing I see a lot when you go right is if they have like a bunch of span damage or if they have a Mei on blue side, it's like super risky in police station. That's where it like usually falls apart. Like somebody gets picked in.
Yeah. This is similar to in the other video we talked about Anubis. This is similar to going left attacking on Anubis, in my opinion.
Yeah, that makes sense. Yeah,
It's the most common way people go, but it's the most narrow and the easiest for them to kind of hold if they have like junk or like any like
Anything
spam
to really
damage thing. It's
stop your
incredibly
forward momentum.
dangerous, right? Whereas this is like it's much harder, and as soon as you get onto here,
It's too
you now
open
have
for
high
them to
ground.
really want to take it.
Yeah,
Mhm.
they have to rotate here, and then as soon as you get here, you're essentially the defending comp at this point because you have high ground above point. You just hop on point, and they're in the awkward position.
Yeah.
The only hard part about pink is get this part right here, purple. Getting there can be a death trap.
Getting into purple. Getting to purple could be pretty easy actually.
If they have an Orisa, it can be tough. You can take a lot of damage.
If you have a Lucio, it's not that tough.
Well, and one thing about our comp though, if you have one of these guys coming over here,
Then you just go over left
and you
and
get a
you
boop,
boop.
then you go.
Then you just
left,
push red.
And yeah. Well,
rape.
purple, you mean?
Push red and then go
I'm
purple.
just assuming we have a Ryan Zarya comp on attack. I'm just
Yeah,
saying,
yeah.
for example.
If that happens, they'll get booped down, and then we can kind of just like push the truck.
Yeah, that's what I mean. Yeah, if we get a boop, pushing this way is like really good. You just kill the person and push.
Yeah.
And you
Seems
can
like going
maybe
that
even
way
go
if
up
they
and
have
kill them.
if they block off with a Mei wall, like right where red is there.
Yeah.
If they block off that wall there, it seems like purple is like the automatic, like best.
Rotate
Yes.
into. Yeah.
Yeah, rotate into because if you're the tank, I guess you could charge over there to where purple is, and the team could meet you there, provided that they don't block off purple.
You just have a better spot in purple,
Yeah.
really.
Yeah, you have options too, right? Like you can always go up here if you're winning the fight and just finish the fight. You can go around. Like you have once you commit here. Sure, you do here, but they're all very narrow passages that usually just lead to easy deaths. So yeah, I kind of
If
favor
they're
this
really,
one.
really, really-
an open fight is pretty decent.
Yeah, open
Yeah.
ground is generally safe ground unless they have like a bastion.
Super long range spammy
Yeah.
bullshit. So establishing the two pushes we really want would be pushing purple until we get to stairs, and then if things don't pick up by stairs, then we push pink.
Yeah.
Right. Okay.
Something like that, because you can kind of stop and let it marinate for a bit here. Where is he? This guy.
I mean, we could let
You know what I
fights
mean?
happen
You can
around
take
truck,
a break
yeah.
here with your,
Yeah.
you know what I mean, as like supports.
You can take a
And
breather.
here.
I know what you're
Yeah.
saying. I know what you're saying. You have like a second to wait for cooldowns and reset.
Yeah. So, You know what's funny? So on Anubis, we were talking about like the death trap path, and
The red? Yeah.
how we capped last week was this path.
That's what you did last week. Yeah, that's what you did.
That's really what we did.
Well, makes sense for dive. Well, that was
Yeah,
that was
it
an
makes sense
on
for
and
dive.
off.
That is the
level.
dive path.
Yeah.
That's the thing. Dive, really, every other path isn't that good for dive unless they have someone like being stupid over here. You know what I mean?
The
Or something
early
like that.
points for purple is pretty good for dive. But like along the lines, I agree that most of the pathing isn't great for dive.
Yeah. Who's pretty actually good on this map is this guy. Doing this.
Yeah.
Been
It just
playing
shows
ball
up,
a
dude.
lot.
He says,
It
"Hey,
might-
friend."
Nice. So yeah, that's that. I think I'm pretty content with that explanation. We'll be,
Well, that
we'll
looks
talk
like
too long.
that looks like
Yeah.
the proper paths, like, and it's
Yeah.
pretty clear. So
Yeah.
in game, it would be right through police station, and then it'd be left, right? Like far
Yeah,
and then far left.
Far left.
Be rotating
or left
into, like,
straight point.
And
yeah.
then purple.
Yeah.
Those are the two.
And obviously, your pathing's gonna change depending on just what's going on, who dies, who gets picked, what their
Yeah.
bump is. So now this point's
Oh
much,
my
much more
God! Look at the
complicated.
fuck. What the
Oh, this
fuck?
is really easy to understand, actually.
It looks like so many different points of attack.
It looks daunting, but it's not that daunting. It's
It
really
really
just
isn't.
3 points of attack
I'm gonna
and
show
like
it, yeah,
1 or 2
there's-
points of defense.
So I guess what I'm saying is there's like 1 or 2 or 3 different ways that you can do it. That's good, and there's like 5 or 6 other ways you can go. Is probably
There are a lot of convoluted paths, yeah. But there are only like 3 spots where you can really attack from, you know?
yeah. Oh yeah, makes sense.
There's, well, what Yorick's drawing right now is that side, the other side, and then main. What is
Yeah,
that?
see-
Why are you going all the way? I mean, that's
I
good,
like
but
this.
like
I like
interesting.
this path.
I like
Good for
following up
flankers, but full team comps,
full
they have
team.
so many chances to find you out.
Full team.
They have too many chances to find you out.
I like
And
that
then they
high
can
ground.
just reset left side on globe and, you know,
Just wait for it, Hobo. Wait for it. Ready? Ready?
waiting.
Get there.
There's pink. Oh boy. Are we
More
gonna go through the
colors.
fucking rainbow here?
Yeah, I'm trying.
I think that's more of a like a fuchsia.
See, on this point, I actually like red.
Red.
Red
can
is
be
not
good.
bad. Blue is good. I like blue a lot.
I like blue because
Wait, which blue?
you get this high ground immediately,
And then you
which
have
is a good camp
more
spot,
rotation.
and then you can go here, and then you have. Wait for it.
Let's go. Green. Oh, light blue. Let's go.
Fuck green.
Let's go.
And then yeah, you just have like these routes, right?
Yeah, like which?
See.
Yeah, that's what I mean. Like, there's so many different pathways in, and it's like
really
which
not-
one?
Like it's it's similar to this.
It looks
so-
scarier than it is.
Yeah, you really just have 3 paths with like different options, which is very similar to what you have there, right? Which is good for having flankers. This is a really good like multiple hit scan map. Like anything, you can get a lot of good
Crossfire.
angles here. Yeah, you want to crossfire the fuck out of them. What's really good about blue is, as soon as you claim
the high
this
ground.
room here, yeah,
Your DPS can just stay there, basically.
yeah, like you can just put this on it here and just jump down, and you're just like fucking set. Like look how much they have to rotate to go get her now.
I don't know if you want Ana there, but I feel like Ana could stay there as well.
Well, opposed to where?
I'm just kind of scared of Ana being there, because if we drop,
On
she's no
attack.
defense. Yeah, on attack.
Dude, you got this guy. Ready? Ready? Ready?
Kind of scary.
Ready?
Ooh.
I do not know the order of these characters at all.
Who were you looking for? I think it's alphabetical.
Yeah. It's eight.
Yeah, it's alphabetical.
Is it? I don't know.
Yeah, the order is alphabetical.
How am I supposed to know the alphabet? I learned
Wait,
that
no,
like
it can't
7
be
years
because
ago.
Brig's all the way down there. The fuck?
That's literally the worst order of all time.
What is
To
this?
do like tanks DPS support. That would have been great.
Is it like?
Like literally heroes.
Is it
selection
alphabetical
screen would've
through?
been that
Oh
piece-
my god, it's
Oh, it is
alphabetical
support.
through the fucking
Oh,
through the sections.
Oh, okay. Okay, I can do.
So it ends on Widow and then starts on Diva
DPS
and
should've
then
been at the
ends
bottom.
on
Because they're like.
yeah.
They should
Yeah.
always be at the bottom. Just kidding.
Yeah.
Bad.
Too much. So
Toxic.
anyway, also the usual spots. This is actually so
People
much
really
easier
like
than I
that
thought.
podium a lot.
Huh?
People like that podium a lot.
Yeah, that's why I drew this purple route first. Is because if they put one of these fuckers, you kind of have to.
Oh
do
yeah,
that
then we
way.
just take left.
Yeah.
That's
Yeah,
yeah.
the
that's-
only place they
you
can really
prefer
spam
left.
us is light
Oh
pink.
yeah, I see.
Left
So
they
what
can
do you
kind.
think of
Well, no, they
purple?
can spam you left as well. Huh?
What do you think of
Purple is a flank route. Purple's for a flanker.
not for a team push.
I don't think purple's for a team push. It's too long for a fight
if-
to actually happen.
What if they are
don't
set
think-
up like that though?
Yeah, like if they have this Bastion bunker comp or something. Because like you're not getting poked at all, really, until like maybe a bit here, but you have a wall.
Yeah, it's basically the
Yeah.
same for blue though.
If your tanks go out, where
Right
the
here,
purple
he,
is,
he gets a pretty good line of sight on you.
Yeah, that's fair. That's fair.
But I don't know
But
if
if-
we'll have to deal with that. But who knows, right? I'm just
it's good to be
thinking about
prepared for it though,
Yeah.
because it does happen quite frequently.
yeah, and we're just trying to make a general advice video, I think too.
And just trying to think about it, try and
Yeah.
figure it out.
Oh, you're recording this? Oh shit.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Um,
So now my question is, where does a defending Rhine chill on this map? Pretty much like you kind of rotate and hold all of these.
It de-
yeah.
I
Yeah,
mean,
that's
you
pretty
can't
much
really
what I-
hold blue because blue will kind of kill you. So you just rotate
Hold
back
light blue,
hard
yeah.
and take yeah.
Yeah. So generally you're like chilling here. You're keeping them from going red and applying pressure, right?
Yeah.
Then you either rotate down here, or you rotate and you kind of stop your rotation here.
Yeah.
Now I think I don't know. I think it won't be that uncommon that people will do shit like this.
Shit like what? Like the
Easy
back
right.
rotation? No, it's
Yeah.
gonna be really. That's really common.
Yeah.
Push them off top
So
ground.
that's what
That's
I'm saying.
really fucking
So
common.
then where does your defending Rhine rotate? If you're playing down here and they want to take that high ground.
What comp do you think they're playing? If they want to take the high
Goats.
ground, goats. Then you can rotate blue.
Like,
Unless you're like.
like you rotate to get
No,
them?
no. I'm thinking like you could rotate into globe. Maybe you could rotate to get them if you're also running mirror goats because fucking goats. But if you're running like a spam comp, then you want to retake a globe, and then probably just spam from that position and have like your tanks contest.
I guess Rhine
Makes
can hide
sense.
behind statue too.
Yeah.
Yeah, you could play there.
Force them
That's
to
not
drop.
ideal. It's
'Cause,
pretty
like, you
small.
may
Like
wanna get a
his
10 up
hit,
here if they're running goats or something.
Crow.
his hitbox is really big. You could
Yeah.
still hit his shoulders.
That's what I'm saying. If he plays on point and they take this spot, it's really bad.
I really don't think it's for Rhine. I don't think
You
this
don't
map
think
is designed for
I agree,
Rhine.
the
You can
first
play
point
Rhine.
is decent for him, but the second point is not that good of a Rhine map. I agree.
Like, you can physically play Rhine just because of the elo we're in, and people don't know how to do things.
Yeah.
But this map is not designed for Rhine.
The second
Rhine
one's
is at
pretty
a
good for
huge
dive.
disadvantage on this map.
I think second point is pretty good for dive, whereas the first point isn't so much. So,
I don't know, dude. I'm kind of with you, and I'm also kind of not.
Because I like how you can like easy take this room, and then like you can just jump here. Right?
So you're thinking
and you
like
have an Ana here.
Okay, so you're thinking offense dive or defense?
Yeah, no, offense dive, not defense dive. I think it's a pretty good. Wait, what just happened? Fuck. There we go. I think this is like, this route isn't so good for dive, but like there's a lot of ground to cover that isn't that good for Rein. Orisa's all around pretty good on this map. Would you attack with Rein?
You could. Again, you can do things in this elo that you can't do in others, really.
So what do you think the best comp to run on both points? Attack and defense. If we were grandmasters.
Attacking? I like dive. Dive is good.
Okay.
Dive is just good.
All right, let's
but
go
like,
over how you would dive attack.
we can't really say like grandmasters, but like masters
I'm just
maybe.
Curious, what do you think that these maps are like really well favored towards? So I'm Winston. Direct me. What do I do? Hide in this room.
I mean, you could take the beginnings of purple/cafe.
Or maybe drop a bubble and go over here and chill. Something like
Then you got no bubble.
Or you could just jump into there from right side street and not have to pop bubble.
Well,
like from the car. The right side of the car. The right side of the car.
Just mean, what about your team? You just go body block them?
No. I mean, yeah, the team. This is like a staging phase. You're not trying to have your whole team go through purple. Dive is played differently than a brawl comp.
Okay. So
you could start cafe, and then when you're ready to dive, you have someone scout, then you peek like... You could either peek the door cafe or hold where the Rein is. Because they can't really push you exactly where the Rein is. Specifically where the Rein is. They can't really push you there.
Yeah.
And then you get the dive onto top ground or onto a target that's called.
Okay.
You just want to completely avoid damage when you're setting up. Really. Yeah, when you're setting up. But you don't need to go into that necessarily to that truck to stage though.
Oh.
Yeah, you don't necessarily have to. You could stay cafe.
But...
Yeah, you could do that as well, but that's like a really fast fight, and you have to have someone call the target first.
Yeah.
You could push purple, have someone scout, and then peek purple door. Like, you're going way farther than I'm talking about, but...
I know. I just, like... So you're saying you're initiating a fight here. Or here.
Yeah, I'm saying you definitely could.
Them. You're not really pathing. You're just, like, going in. You're staging then going in.
Yeah.
Okay. Alright. Now here.
Dive takes blue.
Dive takes blue? See, I agree.
I think
You're
dive
actually
takes
pretty
blue.
good. If you get an Ana here and you like jump here with a with
the D.Va Rein or anything really.
Like
if you just make it really there, strong. And from blue it's really easy to make it there.
Yeah. Like this jump is easy mode. Genji can even like almost prime distant dash that. So that's good.
He could jump forward while you guys are going and just go.
Yeah. And then you can kind of deal with whatever comp they happen to be running here. Like if they're running Bunker, if they're running Rein Zarya, like dive just...
The idea is just to suddenly find a target and kill them.
Yeah. The key, I think, to capping this point is not having these guys...
Like, just sit on point?
Yeah. Like using these side routes to kind of
using
camp your healers, and using these angles to keep off like one thing in a Jane and ML7 video that I watched, he just said playing on it, he's like, in terms of positioning, the best positioning is pretty much just as far away from cart or the objective as possible, because
Yeah.
it's just like you don't want them to be able to kill two birds with one stone. You just want to be like, oh, do we contest objective or do we go get this Ana? And if they're contesting objective, fighting
They're not getting the
these
Ana.
guys, there's just you're just
Ana has free reign, yeah.
So that's the key, like, because if
It's
you
putting
if you play
Ana
dive
in
with your
somewhere
full
that
team on point,
forces
you die.
resources. Like, you want to force their resources, is what you're saying with Ana.
You want to force, you know, someone to leave their team too. Yeah.
The resources, yeah.
So, question for you. Okay, so team set up in the blue room for the dive, right? So, like Monkey and Diva would be there.
Yeah. Okay.
Okay, and then we're staged. Hobo calls dive the Bastion, right? So we dive the Bastion.
Mhm.
When we dive the Bastion, we obviously get the kill. But let's say we don't get the kill. Do we dive? Do we get out and then restart, or keep fighting? If there's an opportunity, we would hop on it.
Bastion is probably gonna have to move if we hard dive him.
Yeah. He
And
might
we
get
want
up
all of our
and jump
resources on
down
him.
here and like go. They might try and like do something like this.
So we just have to play off of what
Or you're
they
dead.
do and
Or
figure
you're
out
straight dead.
what to do in the
Right,
moment.
What's also good is if you just die, your Ana can probably get out. Maybe.
But the general idea you want is if a character doesn't die and you need to get cooldowns, just quickly find a place that you can like wait a few seconds.
Yeah, because typically another
Honestly,
character will be out of position.
Yeah, like
Yeah.
they have to do something, and then we have a few seconds to wait for our own cooldowns, to ready up our own healing, to ready up our own
Yeah, okay, makes sense.
Where would you have a Pharah be?
turning my headphones back on.
I kind of like Hanzo second point and Pharah first, but. That's
What are you asking?
Am I talking?
Oh, are you trying to plan around the Farah?
Yeah, I'm just kind of curious. But, like, generally, if you were staging here,
Farah's hard, dude.
like,
Farah's
I
just
think
hard
they're
to
kinda
play
weird.
around.
what I see them do a lot in Owl is literally have these two, like, as
Big
far
flank.
away from the team as possible, yeah.
Yeah. They're like a flank team. They're basically one unit to
Yeah.
deal
Yeah.
a ridiculous amount of damage.
They're just creating the crossfire, right? Which this point is good
Yeah.
for, too. They just don't really want to play here.
I mean, they're not playing on the ground, they're playing in the air.
Yeah.
So they could play in the air on point if
But
they
once you're all
have the
on, it's
chance.
probably fine.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Once you have things in front of you that'll be like, oh yeah, I don't die instantly, then you can do whatever you want, really.
Yeah. All right. Our scrim soon, and I want to just warm up my aim, so we'll stop it there. But let's try and like actually use this knowledge in the scrim, and then just we can think about what we like and don't like.
Like
All right, I'm gonna stop.
when I first tried playing Paris in our game, I was trying to set up stages on left in cafe as Winston and stuff.
Yeah.
And it didn't work. And then when we tried to run goats, we just got kind of fucked on the first time we had issues with this map. Because May.
Goats, I think, is pretty good on this map, but yeah, May is also really good here.
You need to be fast and debate the May wall, and you're fine.
I expect the wall.
I always expect the wall.
Yeah.
Anywhere there's a choke nowadays, I expect the wall.
Yeah.
All right,
Oh, Overwatch needs an update?
I'm gonna leave the call and just go in Discord.
Okay.